Hello, my dears. Happy Labor Day. Let's do an exercise. This is called I Was Sent Here. So, maybe just take your time to start with to begin feeling your body more and more. Bringing awareness to your body, here and now. And so often we rush around all day and we haven't really been bringing awareness to the body. It's not like we aren't feeling our body, it's not like we're numb, but we aren't really feeling the body. So that's what we're doing now, is maybe starting with the outer area of the body, the contact through your feet, through your legs, buttocks, back. Everywhere there's something in contact, you can feel that. Bringing your awareness there to the place of contact. And maybe that feels good. So it's nice to feel the support that's here for you. Through the physical, right? Through your own body structure, through your skeletal structure and your muscles. There is support for you in that, and there's support for you in what you're sitting on, and the floor, and the foundation, and the earth, all the way down. And there's that larger sense of support that we've sometimes tuned into here. Feeling where your support is that's even bigger than your physical body. Maybe it's a community of people that surround you. Friends, co-workers, your family. Sensing support there. We know there's always some issues with coworkers and family, etc., but we're not going there right now. We're just going to the places where there is support and gathering it like a resource. Well, and then there's the other people in this course. You probably are experiencing support there. So we're pausing now to feel that, You might be aware of a community of support from people who are no longer in physical form. I always feel my mom. She's right here. Hi, Mom. My brother and sister, Jean, John Lennon. Who do you feel? Who are you aware of that's part of your support, who may not be in physical body anymore? And then there's the world of nature, of which we are an integral part. We are animals, we are plants, as well as being human, and we are interwoven inextricably in that world of nature that we can feel right now, sitting here. So this is a moment to really receive the support, to feel the support and receive the support. And know that you are part of that larger system, that larger support system, that larger interactive, interconnected world. Some parts of you may not feel that. They may need a little hello. Yeah, no, you don't feel that way. Okay, you can be here too. So you, right, as you become aware of parts of you that might be feeling grumpy or discouraged or sad or not very included, you would turn toward them. You would say, I'm here with you. And really bring in a kind of compassion and ultimately an unconditional love to all these different parts of you. So that it's like these parts of you are sitting on your lap. They can be here with you now. And what I'm asking you to notice right now is maybe it's like you are sitting in a larger lap, right? Like here I am with my parts in my lap, and I am in a larger lap. And something larger than me gives me unconditional love and compassion and empathic understanding. Yeah, I know it's been hard. And see if you would like to feel that, or sense if you feel that there's something you rest in the lap of. We don't have to give that a label. If you have a label for it, that's fine. I'm not labeling it. I'm saying something you are in the lap of. Something larger. And something that is unconditionally loving. So this same compassion and love that flows from me to what's smaller than me, I also receive flowing from what's larger to me. But if there's a part of you that doesn't want to go there, that doesn't welcome that idea, that resists it, hey, that's fine. That's welcome too. Okay, so now I'd like to offer you the idea that you were sent here. Maybe you were sent here. And again, we're not being at all specific. I'm not trying to say by who or by what or in what system or anything like that. You were sent here. Then we're going to play with that idea. So this is a playful archetype or metaphor or idea. You were sent here. Let's hold it lightly. Let's not take it too seriously. And at the same time, sensing, well, is there some way that feels right? Could that be right somehow? I was sent here. So, could it be right? Could it feel right that you were sent here with a purpose that your life has already been fulfilling? You're doing okay with your purpose. There's more yet to do. But having a conscious awareness of what that purpose was, is not required. That's not what I'm asking right now. I'm just saying, does it feel like you were sent here to do something important that you are probably doing already, even without knowing what it is? We're checking. Okay, let's add another piece to that picture. Were you sent here alone? No. Yeah, were you sent here alone? Are you the solo team? No, there were others. Sort of like parachuting into a mission, but each one parachutes separately, but they're intended to meet up on the ground. So you're part of a team. You were sent here. You were all sent here. And it's a big job, but it takes all of you, and it's not finished yet. In fact, it's barely begun. Check my words and see if they feel right to you. You were sent here as part of a team, although you arrived separately, and it's going well. Doesn't mean you know what it is, although you might. In fact, probably your big shift project is a part of this purpose or plan. Again, we don't have to know that one way or the other. We're just saying, yeah, you know what? It probably is. Probably is. Okay, so this may be a moment to get a felt sense. There's your big shift project. You're inviting the sense of it being part of a larger purpose, mission, plan, larger than you, larger than your awareness, larger than something you alone could have planned. Let's just pause and see if we have a sense of that. And it's okay if it's quite unclear. But notice what happens. Well, how is it? What happens inside when you raise the question of connecting with a larger sense of mission, even larger than your intentionality? How does that feel? Completely loony? Or, well, I kind of like it. It makes something happen. I get a click somewhere. All right. Now, this larger system that you're part of cannot be fully described. The specifics of it are ever shifting and changing. Because it's an interactive process, it's a constant flow. Imagine a forest, right? Insects are being born and dying. I guess insects are not exactly born, they're more hatched. But anyway, animals come in and out, some die and some are born. Leaves appear, leaves die. There's always change. It's okay that it's changing. You can trust it anyway, right? It's alive. It is alive. What you're part of, this larger system that you are a member of, is alive. If my playful metaphor of being sent as part of a team does nothing for you, what would fit better? Maybe it's that you are part of a living ecosystem. A living ecosystem. What would fit better for you? So noticing again what becomes possible for you to feel, to think, and to do when you know that you are part of something larger. You are not alone. Your life does have meaning, and you have already accomplished much of it, maybe without knowing it. Well done. So, does this bring some possibility for holding your own life with more compassion and curiosity? And from this larger awareness, you might invite a knowing of what's next for you. Like, yes, you do get to bring some intentionality here. What is it that would be right for you to do next? In your big shift project, which is part of this larger project, what's the next step? Let's pause and get that. What's the next step? It's doable. It's concrete, solid. I can do it. I can see that it was done. What might that be? And notice the difference between deciding what to do and letting it float up, really sensing the next thing, letting the next thing come as an inner knowing. Okay? And you might, it would include knowing that the next step isn't ready to be known. That might happen. That would be fine too. So we're coming near the end of our process. Let's take a moment just to feel the whole thing again. The feel that you're left with after doing this exercise. And if it feels good, I suspect that it does, then enjoying, savoring, receiving, letting that enjoyable feeling be there as fully as it wants to be, bringing it with you. And remembering also the step that you sensed would be right to do next. When? Right now? Thank your body. Thank your body's process. Letting awareness expand. Talk to you soon.